Hello arties! Hellos! So, we're back on Franix, Wright, Ace Attorney. Am I screaming already? I think I am screaming, sorry. We're back on Franix, Wright, Ace Attorney. For this little Thursday question mark in the schedule. Also, let me check the audio. Question mark in the schedule. Oh yeah. We were at the 4th case out of 5 last day, and we found out that is the old man, the boomer, that was the culprit, the killer, but he escaped. And so in this 3rd and final day we have to find the final proof to completely win the case, even if it doesn't make sense, but whatever. Memory of a crime that I committed. Memory of a murder. Yeah, his father. I am sure that he actually killed his father. Do you think Edward killed? Will they go for the... In that moment there was no oxygen, he couldn't think clearly and his father pushed him to shoot? Or will they go for the Arrow HBO that the father literally gave him the pistol and pushed it, but Edward think it's him? I don't know. Anyways. Yo, how's everyone doing? Adam's swooning in the area. You know what? I made his voice more like Shaggy. That I cannot do, but I am swooning in the area, Maya. Swooning me? Yes, I do remember feeling faint. Right, Tom, tell me the truth. It was like love at first sight, right? Right, Nick? Me? Maybe my heart skipped a bit or two. No, I think you can do better than that. Come on, I saved Edward in there, dude. Edgy. You guys should be bowing before me. Yeah, bow before your hero. Larry, you really helped out in the trial today. You did. If you weren't there, Larry, I'm sure Mr. Edward would have been found guilty. But seriously, Nick, that boat shop caretaker guy is pretty suspicious, but Edgy ain't off to the hook yet. Way to spoil the mood, Larry. Hey, I'm just a guy sitting in the audience, you know? But from where I was sitting, Edgy seemed pretty edgy. I mean, can you really know he's telling the truth about the night? Nick? I don't know. But what I do know is I'm going to believe in you too until the end. Us too? No, not you, Edward and Franix, right? No, it means me, right, Nick? Yeah, you, Larry. Not me? But why you, Larry? Actually, yeah, why me, Nick? Enough with this silent treatment. Two idiots. Nick, why do you trust Mr. Edward so much? I mean, he's changed recently, true, but when we first met him, he was kind of a jerk, don't you think? You didn't know him back then. Like when you wanted to become a defense attorney. Wait, was that when you two were classmates? Yes, in grade school. They saved me, Miles and Larry. They saved me and I'll never forget it. That's why I became a defense attorney, you know. What? Hey, Larry, what's they talking about? Sorry, I kinda forgot. Okay, Nick, out with it. I'm going to hear this start today, and that's final. Okay. It's kind of a long story, so hang in there. It was the very end of the 3rd grade. I was on trial, A-class trial. A-class trial or A-class trial, like a general class trial? I don't know. Remember, Larry? Spring end of 3rd grade? A kid in our class got his lunch money stolen. Lunch money? Our school was really small. Every month kids would bring in an envelope with money for lunch from home. Oh, I see. Anyway, this kid envelope disappeared with $38 still inside. Oh yeah, now that you mention it, I do remember that. I can see why you'd forget though. You were out of school that day. Anyway, the envelope had been stolen during PE class. I was coming down with a cold, so I skipped it that day. I was the only one not in class. So they thought you did it. Yep. The kids in class said I should be put on trial. Trial? So the next day we held a classroom trial with me as the defendant. What fucking class is that, bro? I didn't do it. Guilty! He did it! Guilty! It was you, thief! Give the money back! You're such a meanie! No one play with him! Just admit you did it! You can't hide the truth! Tell us the truth! We're not gonna play with you anymore! Yeah, whatever. No borrowing a razor. Give me back my 50 cents. Now, Phoenix, you know you shouldn't steal people money. It's not right. In the end, even the teacher thought I'd done it. Go over and apologize, Phoenix. I didn't know what was happening. I was so sad. I couldn't stop crying. Everyone was staring at me like I'd done it. You know, this kind of shit actually, in real life, like video game aside, can traumatize a kid. Like, why the fuck? Understand that it's not an adult mentality, it's a kid mentality. Why the fuck then should I be an honest kid and not lie and not steal? If people still jump on me and make me cry, even adults don't wanna listen to what I have to say if I know it was not me. And so fuck that, this can traumatize a kid and maybe change them forever. Then if you have proof, like you know for sure that the kid did it, or maybe the kid has a past of stealing money to his classmate and so it's very likely that it's him, it's another thing. But just because you think, but he was the only one that skipped class, so it was him. Maybe it was, but if it wasn't, you are traumatizing a kid. Objection! Shouldn't have to apologize. The only thing that belongs in a trial is evidence. Anything else has no place. You should all be ashamed, amateurs. Okay, that's young Edward. It's literally Edward, but shorter. It wasn't you who stole my money, was it? Then you shouldn't apologize. Everyone's been shouting you did, but no one has any proof. That is why, Your Honor, the boy is innocent. The boy. But it was your money was stolen. We don't need proof. Shut the fuck up, kid. Why don't you all just shut up? He said that to the teacher. Okay, it's... This is always how it is. Everybody ganging up and picking on one person. Just think how he feels. He said he didn't do it, so he didn't do it. That's not how it works either. Very well, I will replace the money myself. This class trial is over. Class trial, that's so stupid. Now plot twist, he said, but at the end it was me that I stole the money. Wow, I had no idea. Yeah, I had no idea either, I mean I forgot. That's when I learned what it meant to be alone. Totally alone, without a friend in the world. Yeah, good thing, Harry. Oh yeah, well, I was just lucky that I took the day off from school. If I'd been there, they would have thought I'd done it. So I took it kind of personally, see? When something smells, it's usually the buzz. Okay. Anyway, Edward and I talked after the class trial. That's when I heard his father was a defense attorney. Remember, his eye will shine when he talked about his father. I'm going to become a defense attorney just like my father. A famous defense attorney. Okay, spin-off. A few months later, he suddenly transferred to another school. DL6 incident. Not sure, but the transfer probably had to do with his father's death. That's so sad. It was several years later when I read Edward's name again. There was an article about him in the newspaper. The headline was something like Dark Suspicions of a Demon Attorney. Fabricating evidence, manipulating testimonies, covering up facts. The article said do anything to get a guilty verdict. Anything. But why? What happened? But why? What happened? I mean, it's not the edge he used to know at all. That's what I thought too. I tried to get in touch with him I don't know how many times. Never replied. Guess he didn't want to see his old friends. Couldn't just drop it though. Wanted to meet him to learn why he had become who he became. That's when I decided. Wait, you don't mean that's why? That's why you became a defense attorney, to meet Edward? If I was a defense attorney, I knew he'd have to meet me whether he wanted or not, in court. Believe in me, and I believe in him. He's in pain and no one on his side. I'm the only one. That's a stupid reason to become an attorney, honestly. Like, you base your whole adulthood and career and studies, because you study for a lot of years to become an attorney, at least in the real world, just to meet an old quote-unquote friend and ask him why the fuck he became kinda piece of shit. Happy because I believe in you, except I don't remember saying I'd do it for free. Oh, Nick, you owe me money, bitch. Nick, we have to save Mr. Edward if it's the last thing we do, okay? Right, it very well may be. First, there's that rental boat shop caretaker. We need to find out who or what he is. He's Yogi. I can clean out the sort of evidence I don't need, okay. Which are none. We still have them all. I think he removed 2, maybe. Dun, 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 dun. Lunch money was stolen, wasn't it, in 3rd grade? Lunch money? Oh, right. Yes, I seem to remember something like that. Nick, I think you're the only one who really remembers. He does, but he's pretending because he's edgy. That was the reason Nick became a defense attorney. Ridiculous. Gee, thanks. That said, it does sound like the kind of things you do. You haven't changed a bit, have you, Wright? So simple, to a fault even. Well, maybe, yeah, but I think you changed too much, Edgeworth. Perhaps. Hey Edward, why did you become a prosecutor anyway? You used to look up to your dad. You said you wanted to be a defense attorney, right? Couldn't let myself deny reality like you. What do you mean? My father was taken from me and you want me to defend criminals? I'm sorry, Wright, but I'm not that good of a person. One suspect was apprehended in your father's murder, right? Thing is, that's true though. Not most of the time. But anyways, a good amount of time it's by chances actually, because you don't know who you are defending before. Of course, you can choose your own cases, but the guy might be lying and saying that he's innocent and he's not. So a defense attorney can defend an innocent person or an actual criminal. They don't know, and once they accept the job and sign a contract with a person, even if that person is actually a criminal and reveal that to you, you have to do anything in your capabilities to make this person look like they are innocent. In this game, I don't think it will ever happen, but I hope we end up defending a criminal. Like, of course, we are the hero, we are the protagonist, so obviously we have to defend innocent people and in this game only find the real culprit. But like, I don't know, episode 2, you defend a guy that swear to be innocent. And you manage to prove that this person is innocent because the truth is that 2 people commit the murder. The person you're defending and the person that you're actually attacking. So you prove that your client is innocent. Then there is, I don't know, episode 3. And then in episode 4, you are against the person that you defended because they did another crime, and so you find out that they actually did another crime, and that the crime you defended in episode 2, they did it as well. That would be cool, I think. What's with her neck? Oh, okay, no, it's the neck, and then the... Wait, what? What's with her neck? She has the neck, and then what? The lines that goes for the boobs? I don't think so. They are so weird. What are those 2 lines here? That's the neck, and that's... Like, logically speaking, it can only be like a line that goes down and form the boobs. But even when a character has big boobs, you don't see it from here. You don't see the line from here. And she doesn't have big boobs, so... What? Yeah, the man trapped in the elevator with my father. His name was Yanni Yogi. He had to be the shooter, any way you look at it. Yet, he was found innocent. The defense attorney got him off the hook. That would be Robert Hammond. On that day, 15 years ago, the 3 of us were trapped in the elevator for 5 hours. When we were rescued, we all suffered oxygen deprivation. I had lost all memory of the murder. Lost your memory? Even now, I can't recall what happened in that elevator. That was the crux of Yogi's attorney argument in court. He claimed Yanni Yogi had been not of sound mind due to the oxygen deprivation. Yogi was released due to a lack of evidence, innocent. I mean, it is true though, if you can't remember what happened that day, okay, you were a kid, so you need more oxygen, or better, you have a smaller head, so you need more oxygen change. But he might have brain damage as well. That doesn't justify homicide, but... Started to hate defense attorney. On Karma? What's your relationship with Lord Karma? He's my teacher and a man who deserves respect. I learned everything I know on courtroom techniques from him. So he's like my sister was to Unique. He's a perfectionist in all things. In court, in his personal life, he's obsessed with doing everything perfectly. Perfectly, huh? In all the cases he has taken on, none were left unsolved, and not one suspect was ever declared innocent, ever. But that's... I know, it's possible some of the suspects were indeed innocent. However, it is impossible for us to accurately determine that in every case. All Von Karma does is his job to find the suspect guilty perfectly. In any case, it's nigh well impossible to find a weakness in him. Should a weakness appear, he will do everything in his power to make it go away. Edgeworth? If what you're saying is true, you're headed for a guilty sentence tomorrow. He's right! Now is not the time to praise the enemy, Edgeworth. It's a strange situation in which I find myself, I'll admit. No kidding. Look at his face! He's like... Bro, what you mean to do? I don't know. Let's go for steer, because I don't think there is anything here. And does it work anyways? Guess we'll have to come back later. Oh, later, not tomorrow. Yesterday they said tomorrow, now later. So we will have to go talk to him. Dun, 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 dun. The lake is the last place I wanna go. Looks like the Gaucho hasn't gotten back yet. Won't be coming back today. Oh, really? Said there was some guy yet to arrest by tomorrow. Catch him if it's the last thing I do, pal. Good luck, Gumshoe. Okay. So we will find Gumshoe here. Long time no see. Oh, Detective Gumshoe. Close one today, yeah? Got so worked up I snapped my tiny elf. Sorry about that. No problem, pal. Thanks to you, we know who really did it. You mean the boat shop caretaker? Then why do I still have to do a trial tomorrow? That's so stupid. I don't have to find... Like, first of all, I found who is guilty. And second, if we found who really is guilty, my job is done. My client is innocent. I'll have that scoundrel in my custody by trial time tomorrow. Come with me. It's my duty to you as a police officer. Now I'm off to catch a criminal. Pal? Detective Gumshoe sure is active today. Oh, one other thing. Hey! No one can go into the wood today. The woods? Where Lotta was camping? The woods are off limit to camping, and apparently the park ranger found out. Got pretty mad, no one can go in for a while. Guess Lotta in a lot of trouble. Anyway, I'll be seeing you tomorrow. Pals? Okay, sorry. Okay. Still Azor is missing. Looks like the hot dog stand is close to. Guess Larry's too busy worrying about Edgeworth to show up to work. There is nothing suspect that I have to analyze. So I think I can go here, since we cannot go where Lotta was. That old caretaker got away, yep. Never imagine he might be the real murderer. Ahem! I know that clearing of the throat anywhere. Ha ha ha, hello, what might you be doing here? What might you be doing here? He's chunky, so... Out for a walk, huh? Ah, the days on my yacht like the scent of fresh lemon, you see? Mr. Grossbank, this is no time for idle reminiscing. Mr. Edgeworth trial and tomorrow. That is true, yeah. But from what I saw, today's trial, Edgeworth should be fine, right? Well, I'm not so sure about that. What do you mean by that? Well, I'm not sure. If you find anything out, come by my office at once. I'll be able to offer you some assistance. Wow, for once you will be useful? What do Mr. Grossberg was doing here anyways? Who knows? Yep. Okay, so I think the only place where we can find something is here. Number 27, Caretaker Shack. Hello? Hey, it's Polly. Wonder where your owner's gone, Polly. Hello? Can't believe it ran off and leave this poor parrot to fend for herself. Hello? Can you stop? Oh, I can open this one now. We know the password. Nick, shut the fuck up and open it. A letter. Ah, boring. There's no name or signature on this thing. It's handwritten in a very precise, clear letter. Also, get your revenge on Miles Edgeworth. Also, still in a realistic context, of course, this is a video game, etc., etc. But if you steal a letter from someone else, it's not a proof in court, literally. So this cannot work as a proof. If the police enter with the permission to enter, the official permission from the court to enter and search the house and find the letter, then it's a proof in court. But unless the police enter with permission, if the police enter and take it without permission, no, it doesn't work. Even if I have this letter and it's obvious that this letter is a proof, since I obtain it illegally, it's not a proof, period. Even like a recording, for example. If I, in secret with my phone, record you saying, yes, it was me that killed that person, I can make... That's so stupid, actually, because, like, yes, okay, it's illegally recorded. This person didn't know. I tricked this person. At the same point, this person is confessing. But since it's an evidence that I took by secret, not... The person didn't know that I was recording, and it's illegal to record somebody without their permission, this doesn't count in court. Now, it's understandable, because, like, I can remove the context, trick you by talking, let's talk, like, for example, like, with your friends, sometimes you say that I will kill that person, or I hate you so much that I would like to see you drown, or shit like that, okay? There is that time that you're talking with a very close friend or somebody very close to you, and you let yourself be a bit violent with words, but then maybe you wouldn't really be, maybe, I don't know. So I can trick you into saying something that is not actually happening and record you and use it as a proof in trial. So that's why it's illegal to do that. At the same time, if you literally confess a murder or whatever, the judge knows it's you. But if the proof has been obtained illegally, so either I recorded you without you knowing, or I took the proof in an illegal way, like recording you in your home without you knowing, stealing something from your home, that doesn't work in court. That doesn't work in court. I don't know if there are repercussions anyways, like, okay, this proof doesn't work in court, but we know for sure that it's this guy, and so now we can do something. That I don't know. But that specific proof that you stole, even if it's a 100% this person is the culprit, doesn't work. Why would Edgeworth name be on there? How should I know? I'm going to read the whole thing. Get your revenge on Edgeworth. This is your last chance. Now is the time to get revenge on the two men who ruined your life. Easy, Yogi. The rest of the letter goes on to describe the murder plot in detail. How to kill Robert Hammond and flame Edgeworth. Calling Edgeworth out to the lake, getting on the boat, firing twice. This is exactly what I figured out today in court. It's all here in perfect detail. Yeah, but who says that you didn't written that in court? These are instructions for the caretaker. Wait, who gave this instruction? Is that case 5? Will that be case 5? The caretaker is Yogi, I think. They ruined your life. So even if he got found innocent, he was still suspect of a murder with brain damage, etc., and he had to retire. Pink Princess special this week. Well, record it. I mean, not only left in a hurry, but at this point they know it's him, so why should they remove the proof that it's him? He doesn't care, he just wants to hide. Now the board's going to hate me. Okay, I think that's it, we go to Grossberg now. I think we have to just go to Grossberg. Okay. There is nobody here. Can I talk to you actually? Yes. Okay, it's simply let's go to Grossberg. Holy shit, today is a freaking storm. Okay. No, Grossberg is not here. Detention center, then I have a letter. Okay. No. I see. Revenge on me? Who is this old guy anyway? I don't know. Could he be an innocent defendant you got declared guilty or something? Nice, right, but I don't remember that old man, not at all. So he was following this letter, eh? Which means there was someone else behind it. Now is the time to get revenge on the two men who ruined your life. Two men, meaning myself and Demon. They also say this is the last chance. Last chance? Why? Wait, maybe he's talking about the statue of limitation on the DL6 incident. Wait, that old man. Yogi. I figured it out last stream, but whatever, again. Also, I started watching the stream, cause like, when she streamed the Yakuza games, Akos Bales, and this game, I skipped their stream. Of course, I don't want spoilers. So I started watching her streams of Franix Wright. And holy fuck, like, I figure out things before and say them out loud. But then there are moments where I'm kinda stuck. She almost never say things before, but every single time, the times come to get a proof, she's super on spot at the exact moment. I never expect Bay to be stupid, don't get me wrong. But I wasn't expecting her to be so fast every time. Like, both with the things that I think before. Like, I think before, yeah, but the statue is a clock. Or like, yeah, but it's the clock was wrong of 3 hours, or better, 6 hours, 9 hours, because of the time zone. I say that before, she doesn't. And then the moment arrives and she says in the instant. But even the things that I don't really like, I'm a bit confused now. What is the proof? Wait, this one? No. This one? No. This one? No. When the moment arrives, she's like, oh, this is the proof. Like, I was, whoa, she's way smarter than I thought. Again, I didn't thought she was stupid. I think she's pretty smart. But the quickness in where she connect the proofs, even when it's not that obvious, because like the statue, the clock, having the different time zone because she went in France, that's obvious. Even thing less obvious, she's on the spot like, oh, that's the proof, and I was like, whoa, babe, damn it. Yanni Yogi was a Kurt Bailiff at the time. We just happened to be in that elevator together 15 years ago. As long as the rain is that way, it's good, because it doesn't enter my room. Because even if I close the window, I don't fucking know why it enters. I think that it's normal. If the rain is very strong, only when it's strong, obviously. If the rain is very strong, it can pass through the window. My father, when I had the old window, said, hey, it's probably because the window is shit. They changed it and he chose the best one possible in all the house. They changed all the windows. Like 3 years ago. But even with this one, if it's closed and I close it very well, it still enter. I have to close the thingy, the Persians in Italian, I don't know what the English name is. Anyways, those brown thingies that are external, that you close to get dark. And then the window to not allow the water to enter. Else, if I only close the window and the rain is very strong, it enter anyways. Which, in my opinion, is normal, but my father say no. Okay. Before I knew it, everything was dark. We were there for so long, it felt like forever. The air thin, and the darkness closed in on us in that little box. We became unsettled. I'm sorry, but Okay, you're stuck in an elevator, and so there is a lack of oxygen. Number one, every single elevator, even 20 years ago, have the thingy up on top that you can open. So couldn't you open that to get more oxygen? Number two, if I'm wrong and 20 years ago that there wasn't this thing, it's an elevator of the early 2000s. Like, this game released in 2001, but it's 16 or 13 years later. Anyways, this thing happened in 2001, right? So I don't think they have all this technology to shut the door closed permanently. They could, two adult men, force the door open just a little bit, to allow some oxygen to enter and not be oxygen deprived. So they are just stupid. Like, there was no need. Okay, yes, maybe you are not between a floor and another, so there isn't the door that you can exit. But still, even just opening the door a little bit and allowing that tiny little flow of air up and down give you a lot of oxygen, of extra oxygen. So that doesn't really make sense, I think. You're not making this any easier. Want to get out? Help, yeah, but if you talk, you consume more oxygen. Also, you should try to sleep if you have limited oxygen, because when you sleep, you consume less oxygen. When I came to, I was in a hospital bed, staring up at the ceiling. In court, Yanni Yogi's mental condition was called into question. They claimed the oxygen deprivation and stress had caused temporal insanity. In the end, the claim passed the court and Yogi was found innocent. But isn't that strange? His letter tells him to get revenge on Edgeworth. Why would he want to take revenge on you? Yeah, I think... Okay, we say that now. I think that he killed his father and Yogi is mad cause, you kill your father and try to blame me, you piece of shit. I think the time has come to tell all. Holy shit, what a storm. For the last 15 years I've had the same dream almost every night. I wake up in a fearful sweat every time. What kind of dream? It's a dream about my father's killing in the dark. Help, I can't breathe. Quiet, I said quiet, you're not making this easier. Don't shout, you use more oxygen, more oxygen. Stop breathing my air. So he threw the pistol at him and the pistol shot his father. That's stupid. Okay, maybe... I don't know if you can hear it in stream, but I should close the window because maybe it is being a pain in the ass for the stream. Holy shit! Oh, and my mother is smart and has the clothes outside. Well, they are to wash anew then. They are to wash anew. Because at this point they are too wet to get them back inside. That's just a dream, right? Right? That thought is the only thing that has kept me sane for the last 15 years. But what if I'm wrong? What if it's real? They say that sometimes people shout out memory in self-defense. Maybe it was I who killed my father. Sorry, I was checking something. What? If you think about it that way, this letter makes sense. Get your revenge on Edgeworth. Think about it, Yogi was really innocent. That's why he wanted revenge against me. Wait, you mean... It was me. I was the true criminal of the L6. I shot my father. Anyways, there is this someone that wrote the letter. I am sure this will be the case number 5. I don't think they will keep this plot for the second game. Probably they didn't even thought at the beginning to make a second game. So I heavily doubt that they leave this thing go, like the 5th case is another thing, and then in the second game, case 3 or case 4, we go back to, who wrote the letter? Oh, okay. Mr. Grasberg. Oh, hello there. What's wrong? You look troubled. No kidding, I can't believe you're not. My. Just come down and tell me what happened, huh? It's Edward. You're not gonna tell him, right? I see. So Edward Dreamy shot his own... Why you told him? It's only a dream, only a dream. I wonder... What? If that's the case, then why do you look so troubled, huh? Also consider this. Yogi quite certainly holds a deep grudge against my Edward. So deep he'd want to frame me for murder. This leads me to surmise. Mr. Edward's dream was not a dream, it was real, as you imagined. Mr. Edward threw the pistol to save his father. The pistol fired, and the deed was done. No, I don't believe it. Yogi was suspected of murder, and his career as a bailiff was irrevocably wrecked. Thus he sought revenge on Miles Edward. This was his last chance, of course, with the statute of limitations so close. Was a defense attorney without peer. Sounds right, but it's true. Well, he may have had done one peer now that I think about it. Your mentor, Mia Fey. My sister? Gregory Edward was very disapproving on Von Karma technique. That's no surprise. Von Karma is an extreme man. Forged testimonies and evidence are nothing to him. The result, he has a perfect win record in court. To beat him, Gregory Edward tried to call attention to his methods. And? He lost. And died in despair, as it were. I see. When Gregory Edward was killed, the police called on a spirit medium. That was your mother, Misty Fey. Yes, such a stupid voice. I am Gregory Edward. I have been killed. The one who shot me was the bailiff, Yanni Yogi. Then, her mother really is a scum if it's Edward that mistakenly shot. That's when my mother left us. Everyone called her a fraud. I mean, it's true at this point. That's right, everyone thought she was, you see. Yet, now that I think about it, seems the one who lied was Gregory Edward's ghost. Gregory Edward must have known who shot him. Don't believe it. So you're saying he falsified his testimony, I mean to save his son. At the same time, in a very technical and precise way, Yogi was like, stop breathing my air, and attacked the Edward, so he wanted to kill him. And then Miles threw the pistol to save his father and mistakenly shot. But if he just did nothing, Edward Sr. would have died anyways, killed by Yogi. But does Edward like to protect his son? It's only a possibility, mind you, but a possibility nonetheless. Grosberg is assuming though that the thing about ghosts is real. Like, okay, we believe that because we saw with our own eyes that sometimes Mia gets possessed by Maya. Or Maya gets possessed by Mia, I always confuse the names. But Grosberg should not know that this is a thing. So do you really believe in ghosts? You're not skeptical? If you're implying that the ghost lied, means you believe in the ghost. Then his client not for their sake but for his own. Never trusted his client, that one. The only thing that he trusted was his own ability. But he got his client found innocent, so why should it matter? Actually, my dear, it's quite different. He won the innocent verdict, but for no one but himself. Yogi was a free man, but socially was ruined. You'll understand soon enough. Wait, what is it? Wait, what is it? This letter. I've seen his handwriting somewhere before, a long time ago. Whose handwriting was this? Do you have any ideas? Oh shit. Okay, it cannot be Yogi if it's directed to Yogi, and it cannot be Edward if it's taking revenge on Edward. Why? Wait, Karma is the big villain of Case 5. No. What the freak? I thought Karma was a piece of shit lawyer, but not the big villain of Case 5. Even if it makes sense. Like, what, you wanna introduce another villain in Case 5 that we find guilty at the end of the game? So, you start the game with, of course, the Case 1, it's a tutorial, a nobody lawyer with a nobody criminal. Case 2 and 3, Edgeworth is the lawyer, so the nemesis of Franix Wright. Case 4, Edgeworth is kinda on our side, and Karma is the defense attorney. So in Case 2 and 3, technically it still was Karma. He teach Edgeworth how to be ruthless and make up proofs and stuff. Case 2 and 3, he is just pulling the string. Case 4 is the attorney. Case 5 is the big villain. It would make sense. It would make sense. If it truly was one Karma who wrote this letter, then you will know the truth. You will know that Miles Edgeworth had accidentally killed his own father. You say as much tomorrow in court, I should think. We'll press the point until the court finds Miles Edgeworth guilty. Oh no. But how could Von Karma know about Miss Edgeworth Baba? Even if he thought it was just a nightmare. Even he thought it was just a nightmare. That I do not know. Yet I do know that Von Karma is both persistent and a perfectionist. Maybe seeking to satisfy a grudge against Gregory Edgeworth by hurting his son. What do you mean? It was 15 years ago. Von Karma met Gregory Edgeworth in court and Von Karma did win. But he didn't make it through the trial unscarred. Okay, so pride. Like, oh, I have a perfect reputation except for that thing that pissed me off. What happened in the trial between Edgeworth Dead and Von Karma? Von Karma got the guilty verdict he wanted. He won the trial. But Gregory Edgeworth accused Von Karma of faulty evidence. And through he lost the trial, Mr. Edgeworth's accusation stood. Faulty evidence? It was the only penalty Von Karma has ever received in his career as a prosecutor. Gregory Edgeworth dealt a blow to his perfect trial record. Whoa. Must have been quite a shock for Von Karma. So if we win tomorrow, Karma will try to kill us in the future. He's never been to Europe. A strange idea about vacation, Maya. That was the only time he took a vacation from work, I believe. I believe the penalty upset him quite a lot. Odd, if you wanted to keep a perfect record so badly, why would he take such a long vacation? I mean, you cannot be imperfect if you don't work anymore. Well, how can you prove it? The only way to prove it is guilt pushing Edgeworth until he confesses. Else you cannot prove that 15 years ago he mistakenly killed his father. I think it's kinda impossible. In fact. If you say so, I suppose I could go check again. The police file might have something of interest. Thank you. Can't promise anything. In fact, I think the chances of finding something are slim. Police material. Ah, it's you. Don't think I should be coming back today. Staying out late looking for someone. Sounds like I should probably. Oh. 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 He isn't here. There is this open though. You. How do you know my name? Huh? Have we met? What are you saying? We see each other every day, don't we? We're my Sedgeworth defense team. Defense team? I beg your pardon, you see, I rarely remember defense attorney. They are like bugs to me, needless thing to be crushed. I can see how this guy was Edgeworth mentor. Sorry. He's your student, right? A romanticist who still can shed the veneer of amateurism, just like his father, always second rate. Mr. Von Karma, you had an axe to grind with Mr. Gregory Edgeworth, didn't you? Me? A grudge against a mere defense attorney? Why? Because he dealt a blow to your otherwise perfect trial record. So you did, but what I don't get is why is he smiling so creepily? Take his son under your wings afterward. The son of your most bitter rival, he wanted to find a weak point. That, my dear attorney, is none of your business. Tomorrow will be the last day of this trial. It's been a while since I had a defense attorney last this long. Still, you will lose in the end. My Sedgeworth will admit his own guilt. Guilt of 15 years ago, you mean? You're quite a researcher. If you've done your homework so well, that certainly you must understand. You know what my Sedgeworth will tell to the court tomorrow. We were right, so our camera is going to... Okay, if I stop doing his voice because my throat will die. Many years it's been since I heard him called by that name. He's a fool, I told him to burn it after he read it. So you admit it. You wrote Mr. Yogi this letter. Yeah, my dear defense attorney, thank you for taking the trouble to bring it to me. Wait. Okay, I still think that he might be the villain of case 5. Cause like even if we win tomorrow's trial, we probably won't prove that he wrote this letter and so he will not be arrested. But why is he revealing everything to us now? Like now we know that he's the villain. We know that he wants revenge on Edgeworth. We know that he pushed people to murder. So it might actually end tomorrow for him as well. I thought it was the big reveal of case 5. A stun gun for self-defense, usually. 600,000 volts will course through your body like a dog touching an electric fence. I mean, we're in a police station. Give the letter to Maya, whatever. Tell her to run in the middle of the police officer so he can't do anything to her. And even if it's up you, Phoenix, we have a witness, Mia, that says this piece of shit did it. And there are your thingy, your handprints. But he attacked me, no? There is a witness that say he didn't. Now give me the letter. No! Maya, okay. Nick, run! Ah! I thought the opposite, actually. Give the letter to Maya and run, but... Out of my way. Nick, you're stupid, though. I hate when somebody gets in the way and say run and the other... Oh, no! Bro, fucking run. You're stupid. Mia is here now. That's how stun gun works, thank you. I hadn't woke up at all. Oh! Taken from Gregory Edgeworth art, still bears clear ballistic markings. Most definitely not useless, okay. Not you are useful, you are most definitely not useless. Oh, and we are at the trial. And actually that will make it easier for us, cause I had a shit ton of proofs, so maybe if I'm kinda stuck, trying to finding the correct proof might be a pain in the ass. If he took most of them, now I will have way less proofs to think about it and use. So this makes the game easier for me. Harder in a realistic context for Phoenix, but easier for me as the player. Okay. Honestly, I always like the, you know, like when there is that lighter that you use it and it gives you the thingy. Always like this kind of shit. I don't fucking know what's wrong with me. I remember we were in middle school, we went to the center of Italy. I live in the north. We went to the center of Italy and there was, you know, those... I swear it's not racism, it's literally because it's all them. Pakistan or North African guys that sell flowers, lighters, stuff around Italy. For those of you guys that either live in Italy or went to Italy for holidays or whatever, the illegal seller, people that goes around the street to sell stuff but they don't have a license to sell stuff. And one came to middle schoolers, literally we were in third year of middle school, and tried to sell us lighter, and we were like, no, we don't freaking need a lighter. Hey, but try it, and he gave it to a friend of mine, and she got electrified and throw it, and I was not watching, I was distracted from other things, and then she said, yo, do it to my friend, and he came to me and said, hey, try this thing, and I was like, okay, bzz, oh, okay, cool, and he was like, why you didn't throw it away? Because it's I kinda like it. I didn't do it 3-4 times, I do it like I think twice only, and like you feel weird to hold your arm, like you have the instinct to throw it, but the weird feeling to my arm, it is negative, but it's not like painful. It's more like I feel my veins. When I use the thingy, I feel my veins, and I'm like, whoa! I don't know, I'm weird. Again, in a negative way, in a not like, yes, painful, but not painful like like you literally feel your arm weird and you feel your veins. It's not something that is a pleasure that you're like, oh yes, do it again. No, that looks very weird. At the same time, this sensation of feeling everything in my arm, feeling the veins, feeling like the arm is sleepy, it's a pleasurable pain for me. I'm not the kind of person that like pain, I hate pain, but that electricity, I kinda almost like it. What are you doing? Sorry, I'm sorry. Just thought I'd cheer you up with a pat on the back. Maya, maybe you should go outside and discharge? Right, good idea. Try not to electrocute anyone on your way out. Whoa, pal! What's gotten into that girl? Is it Gumshoe? Morning, Mr. Edgeworth? Oh, good morning. How did it go, detective? Have no fear, as promised I've captured our runaway caretaker. I just brought him in. Took all night, pal. Thanks, Detective Gumshoe, you must be tired. Actually, after that shock I got on the way in, I feel pretty good. Ulysses has forgotten his own name. But that has to be a lie. Why would he want revenge on Edward if he couldn't remember his past? He does remember, and I'm going to prove it. Okay, December 28th, 10 AM. This courtroom number 3. Court is now in session for the trial of Miles Edgeworth. Defense is ready, Your Honor. The prosecution is ready. Ask that the prosecution submit decisive evidence. Understood. Come on, don't be awed into silence by every little thing he says. Very well, Mr. Lord Karma, your opening statement. Right. Thanks to Detective Gumshoe efforts, the boat rental shop caretaker has been arrested. In yesterday's trial, the defense asserted that the caretaker was the murderer. Has yet to confirm this. I'd like to ask the defense to cross-examine him as much as necessary. Very well, please bring the witness into the courtroom. Ladies and gentlemen of the court, I believe you will remember our witness. He lives in the boat rental shop on the lake from where he witnessed the incident. In addition, he has currently lost memory of his name and identity. Witness, why did you run away yesterday? Objection. The witness was not running away, as he will now testify. I see. Very well, please begin your testimony.
Very well, please begin your testimony.
Oh, why I left the court. I'm really sorry about just leaving yesterday like I did. But I wasn't running away or nothing. I went to buy food for Polly, see? Figured I got nothing to do with this incident. And I mean, I need none of those motive things, right? And I don't got one. So my testimony yesterday stands as is. No. What was his voice? I don't remember.
Very well. Let's begin the cross-examination, shall we?
Yanni Yogi, you're Yanni Yogi, and I'm going to prove it. Really sorry about just leaving yesterday. Objection! Yes, actually. Of a gourmand. Surely it's this high-quality bird palette from France. They only have them in the big pet shop downtown. You weren't at a restaurant this morning. Why didn't you go back to the caretaker shack? Well, I kind of got lost, you see. The witness has trouble remembering things sometimes. When the police apprehended him, he was on his way back to the shack. Yeah, right, nice try, Von Karma. No one's going to believe that. I see, so he was lost. This guy is senile. I can't believe he will be in the next games. Testified quite clearly that he has no memory of who he is. If you claim he's lying, that showed the court proof. I think that the game just wants me to keep pressing until something happens and then I can show proofs. Right now I have no proofs. Why I still have this? Please don't make me repeat myself. This witness has no memory of anything beyond several years ago. If I had the letter, I could prove it, but I don't. Yeah, I had to keep pressing. Witnesses say he has nothing to do with his case and had no motive. Both of these statements are lies. But we can't prove it. Order, order. Mr. Wright, there is a serious problem with your claim. Or are you saying you know who this witness is? Of course, Your Honor. Now, this is interesting. I would like to know myself. So who is he? Don't play dumb. His name is Yanni Yogi, a former court bailiff. I think Von Karma wants us to use this name so that he can... Like, he has no way to bring the DL6 case in this courtroom. Either he wins and Edgeworth goes to prison, or we bring back the DL6 case and he can push into Edgeworth to make him confess that he killed his father. Cause else, how would Von Karma take the DL6 case into this courtroom if he is winning about Edgeworth being the only suspect? So I think we're playing his game. Jumping to conclusion again, Mr. Wright. This man, this witness is Yanni Yogi, fascinating. However, how do you propose to prove this in court? This is a court of law, as you may recall. You need proof. And allow me to repeat once more that the witness has lost his memory. He burnt his... Oh, don't tell me. Of course. Ah, you see, before I worked as a caretaker, I worked at a chemical plant. Burned my fingerprints working with the stuff. Are you... The witness has no fingerprints. I guess we will not be able to prove his identity. Teeth? That's the way... Like, when a serial killer doesn't want the victim to be recognized, they usually remove the hands, or at least the fingers, and the teeth. Those are the two easier things to prove somebody's identity. Can't let it end like this. I can't lose. There has to be another way. There is no one who can testify as to who this witness is. No one. Cross-examine his parrot. Your Honor, the defense would like to take Mr. Von Karma up on his proposal. Take Von Karma up? Oh my, on my proposal? Exactly, I would like to cross-examine the witness pet parrot. Order. What do you think, Von Karma? Need to even ask? This is a farce, I object. Wait a second, you were the one who suggested I cross-examine the parrot? Yeah, it's sarcasm. I have the right to do as you suggest. Well, if you're so desperate, then please be my guest. Thing is that he does remember his past, but he did have brain damage anyways. That's true. The lack of oxygen is real. So he did told stuff to the parrot to remember and stuff. Bailiff, bring in the parrot. Okay. The witness is ignoring me. Hello? Very well, begin your cross-examination. We have to remember he needs password, he needs keywords. Hold it. You know that you cannot call it witness, call it Polly. Polly, Polly! I mean, didn't he say my parrot is Polly and I take... Okay. What? What? Oh, I had not read this. Oh. Oh. I had not read the case. Cool. I didn't even knew you could. Yes. Oh, okay, no, never mind. I mean, you're like 60, your daughter is 7. What the fuck? Oh, you bitch. In 2 days? Last one. One, 2, 2, 8. The date. Case summary. People often do set their secret number to dates. This proved nothing though. Set my ATM card number to 0001 because I'm number 1. It has nothing to do with data. Thank you for telling me, by the way. That's enough. I think we've reached a conclusion here. It's a mere coincidence, that's all. True, that is a possibility. However, 2 coincidences at the same time seems more like a pattern to me. What are you saying? Summon the caretaker of the boat shop. Immediately. Let's go. The judge is not an idiot today. No, it's okay. I've accomplished what I wanted to do, I'm done. Nick, he looks totally different. This is the real Yogi, I think, finally. I've been acting feeble to hide his true identity. Acting for 15 years. Well, let me ask you again. Please state your name for the court. My name is Yanni Yogi. 15 years ago, I served as a bailiff in this very court. So was it you who killed Robert Hammond and tried to frame Miles Edgeworth for his death? Yes, it was me. I did it. Kono Yogi-da! They put me on the witness stand 15 years ago. Robert Hammond, he said I was mentally unsound. He told me it would make me innocent, get me off the hook. So I pretended to have brain damage. I was innocent really, but he didn't believe me. That's what Von Karma wanted. We are playing his game. I would have made a copy of the letter, by the way. That's the second time that Phoenix loses a proof without making a copy. Like, the first thing you have to do when you have a proof is making copies. People expect that, but even if you expect me to make copies, what can you do? You take the original and then you have to find the copies. Or you take the copy and you have to find the original. So still I have the upper end. Also, personally, but that's because I'm paranoid as fuck, if I have a proof that make me risk my life and I make a copy, I would make the copy, keep the copy with me, hide the original, but send a picture to not my best friend, because it would be too obvious, but one of my friends saying if something happened to me, show this to the police as a proof, saying that it's connected to my disappearing or death or whatever. So that, and then I will delete the message, so that the person that take the copy from me maybe even managed to take the original, but cannot know that I even said, like, maybe check my message but I deleted it, so cannot know that one of my friends is a witness with the proof that this person is trying to hide. So no room for now I said it in stream, so okay, but Defender Miles Edgeworth is innocent in this case, at least. So case 5 would be him trying... No, wait, the DL6 ended today. So you cannot have case 5 about that. So wait, how will Karma be the villain of case 5? They cannot go back to DL6. Objection, no? Objection! Of course. I knew it. Your Honor, I object to your judgment. What do you mean? I'm not innocent at all. As we have heard, Yanni Yogi killed Robert Hammond in revenge. But revenge for what? Going to tell that he killed his own dad. Listen. Technically, we won. Okay? That's the 4th case in a row that we win. We have a perfect thingy. Our job here was to prove that he is innocent of the murder of Hammond. He was innocent of the murder of Hammond. He got revealed not guilty. End of the story. I have nothing to do with 50 years ago. So even if he now says I am guilty of 15 years ago, I go to prison, I still have a perfect 4 out of 4. Okay, fuck you. I still have a freaking perfect 4 out of 4. Leave it to Edgeworth for now. Even if I object, what? He's free to say whatever he wants, even if I object. Yeah, but why you indicate me? So again, what's case 5 then? Something completely unrelated. Nick? What are you doing? Huh? Oh, I was just reading through the court record one more. Getting my case ready. Your case for what? Ah, isn't it obvious I'm going to prove that my Sedgwick is innocent? What are you just talking about, pal? He just admitted to it! He confessed that he did it in court! I'm sorry, Edward, but I don't believe your nightmare. What? It's just a dream, it's not real. The truth is right here in this court record. In any case, tighten your belts, the real fight is just beginning. I'll prove you're innocent, trust me. Right. Right. Would have been crazy if they stop case 4 here and now this case starts today with case 5. But case 5 will be short then, and it's not. It's the longer case in this game for what I understand. So, Miles Edgeworth, prosecuting attorney. Oh shit, it's 2:22 already. Mr. Edgeworth, 15 years ago you mistakenly killed your father, Gregory Edgeworth. Is this correct? It is correct. Then testify about this matter to the court. One detail. That day I had gone to the courtroom to observe one of my father's trials. As we went to leave, an earthquake struck, trapping us in the elevator. My father and Mr. Yogi lost their composure and began to argue. Just then something heavy fell at my feet. How? I picked it up and threw it at Mr. Yogi. I wanted them to stop fighting. Moments later there was a single gunshot, then a scream. It was a terrible scream, I remember it to this day. That's all. The same claim Mr. Yogi has made. Very well. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination, please. I want to check one thing first. Taken from memory art, still bears clear ballistic markings. Clear ballistic markings doesn't prove anything though, unless the game tell me of who. Of what? And why the shot is up there? So he threw the gun. He did shot, but he didn't hit him. I think. Did he? But the bullet was in his heart. Anyway, it was actually completed at the time of the accident. No clue what the strain. Trapped in elevator, returning from a lost trial with son. One bullet found in heart. Murder weapon was fired twice. Also, he did miss. and then Yogi shot. We got our case. We don't need those anymore though. Those are completely unrelated. All this stuff we can throw it away, it's completely unrelated. We're fine at first, but then as time passed and no one came to help. Can, in an elevator, the oxygen deplete in 5 hours? I mean, if you panic and consume more oxygen, probably yes, but... From when? Who had the gun? Okay. Threw it at Mr. Yogi. A single gunshot. First I will hold it, then I will show proofs. And now we go with the proofs. Yep. Wait, it is victim data. I love the hosts in this game. Yes, actually. It has a lot of very interesting details. I say it quite bluntly, the murder weapon was fired twice. And the picture showed that one bullet went in the glass. But the bullet got found, the second bullet got found in the heart of the guy. So, logically speaking, the throw just shot at the window. Cause if it's the opposite, if he throw the pistol and shoot exactly at the heart of his father, why should somebody, in this case Yogi, the only person alive, grab the pistol and shoot again at the window to make air? Okay, but at this point why not doing it before? Why picking up a fight because the oxygen is finishing? Or, cause like, Yani Yogi keeps saying I was innocent but I got framed. If he really was innocent, it makes sense that he wants revenge against Miles and whatever for ruining his career. If he was guilty, he could be mad, those pieces of shit got me, but hey, you didn't got accused of murder. You were innocent, despite you were not innocent, so why should you be so mad and want revenge? So maybe he was indeed innocent, and the father, Mr. Edgeworth, managed to knock out Yogi, and then shot himself to give more oxygen to the son. I think it's stupid, meaning that, okay, you're a defense attorney, so maybe you have a moral compass, you don't want to kill others, you prefer to kill yourself than Yani Yogi. But if you are scared for your son not surviving the lack of oxygen, at this point you kill the other, and then if there still is not enough oxygen yourself, so that there is only one survivor that can have the oxygen. Or you wanted to frame Yanni Yogi, so he killed himself so that Yanni Yogi would be framed and his son will survive and not go to prison. Because if both die, they might think the kid shot them both. I actually do approve. The picture. Impossible. Now, save your surprise for after you've seen the evidence. Very well, show us your proof. Do you have evidence? I pressed by mistake, I was so scared. This is a photograph of the scene of the crime 15 years ago. You can see that the victim lying there is Gregory Edgeworth. This proves the murder weapon was fired twice at the time of the incident. This photo proves it. So let me get this straight. This photo proves 2 shots were fired where? Please use your eyes. Why there should be a hole here? We also know that the murder weapon fired twice, thus someone other than Edgeworth fired the second shot. Order! Mr. Wright, what are you driving at? It's simple, Your Honor. At the time of the incident, 2 shots were fired. One went into Gregory Edgeworth's heart, the other hit the elevator door. Remember that the defendant lost consciousness after the shot he fired rang out. In conclusion, we must agree that the second shot was fired by someone else. Mr. Wright, but who could that someone... The murderer, of course. And you should have stepped in before your wild fantasies get out of hand. Mr. Wright, look once more at the DL6 incident case file. Look closely. Try the case summary page. Case summary, that's on page 1. Look what is written there. Not a single clue was found on the scene. So? The pistol had indeed been fired 2 times. Then the other bullet would have been discovered on the scene. He does have a point. No! Cause if it breaks the glass, it gets stuck on the thingy of the elevator. Then the electricity comes back, the elevator goes down, the doors open, and they get saved. And of course, the bullet shot is not on the elevator because it broke the glass and went outside. Probably if they go back there and search up where the elevator actually got stuck, they find the second one. It was undoubtedly something else that made that bullet hole in the door. No, it wasn't. They didn't overlooked. They didn't went inside the elevator corridor to check every single meter. They only checked the elevator, obviously. It's normal. Bro, it broke the glass, meaning that the bullet was outside. Also, wait, you don't even have to go that far. They said it's in this very courtroom that the incident happened. So go check now. It takes literally 15 minutes. Go check now, please. right now. Does anyone have objections? I've been here before, it's just like my first day in court. There are some things I know I should be saying, but my mind's gone blank, I can't find the words. It happened here, you can check real quick. And if they check where the incident happened and they find nothing in the whole elevator corridor, then okay, I give up. Or maybe not the bullet, but there is the little hole. They didn't fix it if they never found the bullet. So if there is the hole, means somebody took the second bullet. In which case, because that, like, if you see the, I think, steel or iron, if the iron wall has a little hole that looks like a bullet, but the bullet got found in the heart of Mr. Edgeworth, means that the little hole in the, not hole, but the little thingy in the iron wall was made from a second bullet. There is no bullet, okay, somebody took it. That's not my problem. But I am proving that there were fired 2 shots. The first one went outside and made a little hole. The second one was in the heart of the victim. You don't need the second bullet, you just need the little hole that it made. There's some pressing need for the murderer to search for that bullet. To frame the kid. What? No! The bullet got fired outside, from inside to outside. What? It makes sense! No, I don't. I take only one bullet to prove, quote unquote, that only one bullet was shot, the one of the kid that went in the heart of the father, so the kid killed the father. It's obvious, are you stupid? Don't think why the bullet was taken. Think why the bullet had to be taken. Are you sure? So Von Karma is the murderer. That's why the hole is in the window. Cause mile throw, shoot, miss, lose consciousness, and from outside Von Karma shoot at the heart, breaking the glass. No, with this pistol he shot, because he shot twice. So Von Karma from outside take this pistol. It's way more logical what I said. That the kid throw the pistol, shoot outside, and so that's why they didn't find the second bullet. and then Yogi take the gun and shoot Edgeworth, and then lose consciousness. But this will put an end to Karma. If this is true, we prove now that it's Von Karma and arrest him. That's why he's the villain that get arrested. The question still is, what about case 5? Gregory Edgeworth dealt a blow to his perfect trial record. Must have been quite a shock for Von Karma. He took a long vacancy. Vacation, yes. But you can prove it. Even if you ask Von Karma, why did you take your vacation? I cannot answer the question. That is not connected to the crime. Yes, it is connected to the crime. Okay, prove it. If you can prove it that this question is connected to the trial, then I might have to answer you why I take my vacation. Scary. Von Karma. Because you took a vacation for several months starting the day after the incident. Yet you pride yourself on a perfect record. Why would you take such a long vacation? He doesn't have to answer. I took a vacation to heal my injury from the incident. Fascinating. Prove it. I would have needed surgery. No, where did I go under knife at, Mr. Wright? If he didn't went to a professional, he did it himself. He has the scar. Are we sure that it's the one of Gregory Edgeworth's art? She stole it from Von Karma. That doesn't mean that it's the bullet of the victim. That's why we still have the metal detector. He never removed the bullet. That's why we still have the item. It wouldn't make sense for us to have these items for so long. Also, sorry, man. Like, this guy has, from 2 days, a metal detector like in his back, bringing it around. Oh, hey, yes, I'm here for the trial. I'm the defense attorney. Why you have a metal detector on your back? It's of a friend. I forgot to give it back. Okay, keep it outside. No, I will keep it. Don't worry. I will get it inside. No, you You can't! Bro! You can't bring a metal detector in! What the fuck? Unless it's proof, but it's not. Now it is, but before it wasn't. Ah, you're scared. I call for a suspension of this trial. This is an invasion of privacy. It is true though. I don't know, I might be wrong in this, but I think that from a logical sense, but again, sadly, the law is not always only logic. Because as I was saying before, if I record you saying yes, it was me, it's a proof that it was you. You literally admit it. But it's not available in court, this proof, because I got it illegally. Despite logically wise, it was you, period, end of the story. Same here. I think, this time I'm not sure, even if you say, bro, if you're innocent, let yourself be checked. Like, if you're innocent, there is no problem, right? Logically wise, yes, you're right. If I refuse to get checked, means I have something to hide. Legally speaking, if I don't want you to get close to me with a metal detector, you don't get close to me with a metal detector. Period. It's my privacy, unless you have proofs that can push you into forcing me, legally forcing me to get checked. But right now it's only Phoenix Wright's conjecture. So legally speaking, you can refuse to get checked from a metal detector, even if the judge says yes, allow it. No, it's my fucking privacy. I don't have to do anything. Legally wise in the real world, for what I know, but maybe I'm wrong. But if there is a real lawyer around, please tell me in the comments of YouTube, wherever you want. Tell me if you can force somebody without proofs to get checked with a metal detector, or is invasion of privacy. For how panicked he is, yes, is like we won. There is no way he can fuck with that now. It was you. Was afraid this would happen, and so I remained silent. Indeed, there is a bullet in my shoulder, however, it has nothing to do with this incident. Was shot in the shoulder long before the DL6 incident. Can you prove it? Because if you can prove it, good. But if we remove it from you, and it's shot from the same pistol, it's like the one that we have in the proofs, then you are the culprit. You do, actually. We have something that we didn't use yet, so gameplay-wise makes sense. Who would have thought you would dig your own grave trying to convict Edgeworth? Can lick that bullet in your shoulder to the DL6 incident. And here's my final proof. That's a bullet? Where did you get that? This is the bullet used in the DL6 incident. This was taken from the heart of the victim, Mr. Gregory Edgeworth. The bullet is preserved quite nicely with all the ballistic marking intact. Ballistic marking? You may recall the term. It came up in the first trial 2 days ago. Ballistic markings are on the fingerprints of a weapon. All bullets fired from a gun are marked with that weapon's unique pattern. By examining the marking, you can tell which weapon fired the bullet. It's quite accurate.
It's quite accurate.
We have 2 bullets in our possession. One, the bullet removed from Gregory Edgeworth's heart. The other, Mr. Vorkama, is the bullet buried in your shoulder. We could analyze both bullets, then if the marking matched, we will know that both bullets have been fired from the same gun, the very same pistol, in other words, the murder weapon that killed Gregory Edgeworth. And now that you admitted yourself that you have a bullet inside, if, I don't know, they schedule to remove that bullet tomorrow, and magically tomorrow arrive and say, oh no, I made it removed by someone else or by myself, suspect. Suspect. Okay, I cannot check this bullet now because it disappeared, but the fact that I scheduled that something for tomorrow and now you all of a sudden remove it after 15 years. Also, they will not schedule it for tomorrow because we have to end this trial today. Honestly, at the beginning I was not expecting Von Karma to be the actual criminal of the case. Was expecting him to be a piece of shit, but maybe somebody that will reappear either in case 5 or somewhere else in the future games. But no, he is the culprit. It was you. It's that scream I heard in the elevator 15 years ago. Von Karma, it was you screamed. Can you prove it? We already did actually, but... okay, Light Yagami. Did you touch the Death Note and got back your memories? Okay, what the fuck? Edgeworth! Curse you, Edgeworth the lawyer! Press the button, but nothing happened. Then there was a noise. I was in pain, a horrible burning pain in my shoulder. Just then the light came back on the elevator door opened before my eyes. So Yogi was actually innocent. So 3 people inside, all like unconscious from oxygen deprivation. Much to my surprise, a pistol lay at my feet. I knew then it was destiny. In his last moment, Gregory Edgeworth was still unconscious. He died, never knowing who had shot him. Later he spoke through a medium blaming Mr. Yogi. He was fooled, it was the perfect crime. So not only now we took back the honor of the mother of Mia and Maya, because she was right, the ghost told her. It's also, everyone here believes in ghosts, even Karma, okay. She was right, Edgeworth told her it's Yogi, because Edgeworth didn't knew it. Not only we did that, but what was my other point? I don't remember. Whether another man would have come to open the elevator door. Judge, what? What are you doing? Do your job. Bring an end to this miserable charade. Now, end it. Very well.
Very well. It appears that we have come to a very long way to the end of this maze. 15 years later, Miss Miles Edgeworth? Mr. Miles Edgeworth?
Yes, Your Honor.
You were innocent. You are innocent. As you said, it was all a nightmare.
Yes, Your Honor.
These courts find the defendant, Mr. Miles Edgeworth, not guilty.
Yay! We won 5 cases in a row! Perfect score!
That is all. This court is adjourned.
Karma? You didn't make Karma guilty? Nick, we did it! Do you see his face? Von Karma looked even paler than usual. He's pretending to be all cool, but inside you crushed him. Also, that's so cool, like... I was wondering, how do they make, like... I thought at the beginning of the game that every case would have been 1.5 to 2.5 hour long, top. Then I found out that case 1 is the tutorial, case 2 is slightly longer, case 3 is slightly longer, case 4 is longer, case 5 is way longer. And I was like, wait, if the game tells us specifically a case can go at most for 3 days, how can they make it longer? The only answer is you make both the parts where we investigate and the part in court longer. But that will make the game boring. Because the part where we investigate are not really the best part in this game, in my opinion. The fun part is the part in court, for me personally. So making those parts longer would make the game, in my opinion, a bit boring. Like, you would be, for a 60% is boring to find proofs and stuff, and for 40% is fun, which doesn't make the game good. But the Franix Wright Ace Attorney, the Ace Attorney saga, is very liked, is popular, because it is indeed fun. It is a fun visual novel, even for not really visual novel fans. Or you make the part in court longer, which is okay up to a point, but you can only make the dialogues longer. Other than that, once I find a thing that doesn't fit, I give you the proof, we move on. So you cannot make it too much long. They made that the trial is kinda as long as trial number 3. But when we finish trial number 4, we open another case, still in case 4, still in episode 4. So this makes it slightly longer. Possibly in case 5 it will be the same, but the second part of the very last case will be 2 days instead of 1, like this one maybe. That's how they make it longer, I think. That's smart. That's smart because you don't make the game boring, and you make in 4 episodes 5 case, in 5 episodes 7 case, for example, in total, I don't know. So it's okay. By connecting the 2 case with each other. No, I was on the verge of tears the whole time myself, but now it's all just a good memory. So it's finally over, Edgeworth. Right. Yeah. I'm not sure how to say this. I know. Try thank you. I see. Thank you, Wright. You're welcome. I think you could have done better than that. Sorry, I'm not good at this sort of thing. You got a lot to learn. She's got you there. Whoa! Also, let me check. Am I schizo to think that there was the Edgeworth spin-off? Ace Attorney Investigation Collection, right? That is in the DS. Ace Attorney Investigation Miles Edgeworth. I think I have it, actually. I remember this game thumbnail, quote unquote. I think I have this as well for the DS. Yes, there is the ninja girl, I remember her. So I think I have Ace Attorney Miles Edgeworth Investigation as well on the DS. Maybe. Let me see on Steam, Ace Attorney Investigation Collection. Oh, it's way different graphically speaking. But yes, it's the spin-off with Miles Edgeworth. Wait, it's a 2D platform as well? What the freak? I wanna play that. K. Faraday. Wait, I wanna play this game. How much does it cost? Demo $39.99 right now. All-key shop. Ace Attorney Investigation Collection. 22 euros, okay. I think I will wait for the Steam sale to see if it goes under 22 euros. If it doesn't, I buy it on Eneba for 22 euros 8 cents. But I will wait for Steam sales first. Mainly because even if I buy it now, it's completely useless. Because when we finish this one in stream, I will play other stuff, and then I will play the second Franix Wright Ace Attorney, and then I will play something else, and then I think Trials and Tribulation is the third one. So first I wanna finish this trilogy, and I will not play them all back to each other. Like, when we finish this game, I play other games first, and then possibly like 1 month after, I don't know honestly. because I say that already. I have to decide specifically if after this game I take a small break, like 1-2 weeks, and then I start Professor Layton 2. I think it's Pandora's box, the number 2. Anyways, the second Professor Layton, since my plan was to do one Professor Layton, was Franix, Wright. So either I start Professor Layton 2 after this one, after case 5, episode 5 of this game, or Danganronpa 1, because I never played Danganronpa. I played the 3 Nintendo DS Professor Layton. I played, looks like, more than 3 Ace Attorney on the DS, but I never played Danganronpa. So I'm thinking either to start next after this one, not right after, a couple weeks after, Professor Layton 2, or Danganronpa 1, and then either Professor Layton 2 or Ace Attorney 2. I don't know. Anyways, after this one we will play other stuff, 3 more games, and then we will play something else, and then the sequel of this one, then something else, then the sequel of this one. So Trial and Tribulation and the other one. And after that, I started the other Ace Attorney collections, the trilogies that are on Steam. So even if I buy Investigation Collection, it would be quote-unquote a waste of money. Like, okay, yeah, you support the developer, don't get me wrong. If I was rich, I would buy every single game day one. But buying it now, full price, knowing that I will play 2 more games before, and then I will play other stuff, and then I will start that, it's a waste. Because maybe in those next weeks where I play the second and the third Ace Attorney trilogy, there are the Steam sale, the game dropped to 15 euros, and so I bought it for 33 or 38, whatever it was the price. Since I'm not rich, I waste money. I cannot allow myself to waste money. If I can wait, I wait. If, when I finish those 3, the game still didn't drop in price, I buy it on Eneba for 22 euros and fuck that. But there is no point in buy it now. Also, it's a few weeks that I don't check Humble Bundle. Speaking of which... All right, there is Persona 5 and the other games. So no, there is no point in me to buy the bundle, I have them. Persona 5, Banishers... My Time Sandrock is nice, I saw another My Time at and it was decent. Let's Cool, I don't care. Lil Gator Game, Terry's Turbo Trip, Wildermere, Axun, I've heard this game. Game bundles? You won't believe that. You won't believe that. If I try to do that on purpose, it would not work like that. Ace Attorney and Mega Man bundle. I do not believe this shit. €5, Phoenix Strike Ace Attorney Trilogy, Mega Man X Legacy Collection, that I have. No, I have this one. Mega Man Legacy Collection, yes. And then a coupon for those one. If you do €15, you have Legacy Collection 2 and X Legacy Collection 2. I have Legacy Collection 2 as well, actually, but not X Legacy Collection 2. If you buy €26, you have Battle Network Legacy Collection. I wanna play the Mega Man saga in the future as well. Holy shit, come on, those 2 that are the 2 that I want the most are the bigger one. I don't think it's worth for 36. 36 is only this one. No, it's not worth. Wait, this one is only coupon? Okay, then no, it's not worth. Like, honestly, I understand that this bundle is only those 3. I don't need this, and I don't need this. $5.22 for Mega Man X Legacy would even be okay. 15... I don't think already it's worth for me, because I already have this one, and this one. So I would only need those 2, that I think cost less. Wait, let me see. Let me see. Polki shop. Mega Man X. Wait. Mega Man. Oh, it's the touch Mega Man. Mega Man X Legacy Collection 1 396. Mega Man X Legacy Collection 2 374. So in total is €7.50, more or less €7.60. So paying €15 for only those two collections is not worth. 26. Wait, let me reshow the screen. For 26, there is Battle Network as well. The name is Mega Man Battle Network. Okay, Mega Man Battle Network Legacy 20 plus the 27. This is 26, so more or less. For 36, there is as well this one, the Great Ace Attorney, that costs $8.98. So $8.98 plus the two Mega Man X collection is 7 something, so almost €16, and I will have to pay 36. It's not worth. It's not worth mainly because I already have this, I already have this. If I didn't have those three, then probably I will buy this. Cause yeah, €10 for this one is not really worth. But counting that there isn't investigation, there is only a coupon, then no, I don't really care. If there was this one to this, like if instead of this one there was investigation collection, then yes, I would probably buy this one. Because at least I have this one, and this one that I need. Investigation collection instead of this one that I already have. And then the normal Mega Man that I don't care because I already have them on Steam. But counting that there are 3 games I have and not this one, then 26 is already too much for the bundle. If I buy them separated, I already spend less. Like again, if I gain $3,000 a month, then I will buy them and fuck that. But since I'm not really super rich. Warner Bros. Bundle, Gotham Knights, Back 4 Blood, Mortal Kombat 11, Fear, Shadow of War, Batman Arkham Knight. I have them all other than Gotham Knights. Batman Arkham Origins I have it, Injustice 2 I have it, Shadow of Mordor I have it, Suicide Squad I don't care. Watchmen, there is the game of Watchmen, really. Mad Max I have it, Mad Max is cool, I wanna play it. But yes, no, there are only 2 games that I don't have, and there are Gotham Knights and Suicide Squad. So I don't particularly care. Let me see the prices. $7.47. It's Suicide Squad. Nope. The only one that I don't have is Suicide Squad. 12. Suicide Squad and Gotham Knights. Nope. Not worth. I have all the Warner Bros. Games. EGN Gamescom. Game Bundle. Nothing that interests me. Point Blank, tabletop game, Better with Friends. High on Life. High on Life is nice. Mind Control, Empty Shell, tabletop game, nothing too. Okay, no, there is nothing that I want from Humble Bundle. There is nothing I really want from Humble Bundle right now. Amazing, pal, you pulled through just like I thought you would. Never forget this, I owe you one, pal. And tonight, let's party, dinner's on me! Yeah, my salary went down a bit this month. But who cares? See, Mr. Edgeworth, you should take a lesson from Detective Gumshoe. That's how you say thank you. I see. Whoop! I feel foolish. Don't worry, take it a little at a time, you'll get used to it. It's been 15 years since I've seen Edgeworth this unguarded. Hey, y'all! What up? Y'all were great in there. Thank you. You, Edgeworth, congrats! Thank you all very much. I knew you were innocent from the start, of course. Just look at you, you wouldn't stick your hand in the cookie jar even if no one was there. You were the witness on the first day of the trial, weren't you? Yeah, well, let bygones be bygones, eh? Speaking of which, what are you doing now, Lotta? Oh, me? Oh, I went back to college. Gave up trying to be an investigative photographer pretty quick. Really? That's so bad. Huh? Isn't that the hot dog guy from the park? Oh, Larry.
It's over, Nick. My life is over.
Why the sad face, Larry? What happened now?
Oh, Nick, I'm not long for this world.
You don't look sick.
It's Kianse. She's going to live in Paris. Paris, Nick. She's leaving me behind.
Shouldn't see that coming.
You, Edgy, there you are.
Yes, here I am.
Congrats, Edgy. Here's a little gift from me in celebration.
Celebration? That's unusual for you. Harry Butts, you come along tonight too. My treat, pal.
Oh, thanks. Looking forward to it. Yo, Nick. That's so sweet that question me. When you say threat, that's not police talk for prison food, right?
I think you'll be fine, Larry. Right. Yeah, what's up? That envelope that Larry gave me, it got money in it. Well, yeah, that's not what strange people give money away to celebrate sometime. It's 38, right? What a weird amount. I mean, it's not a little, but it's not a lot either. 38 exactly? Nick, wasn't that exactly the amount of lunch money that was stolen from Edgeworth in school? $38, no. No, Larry, it was you! What are you surprised about, Wright? Huh? Larry was absent that day from school, right? But that doesn't automatically rule him out as suspect. What? Think back to that day 15 years ago. Larry took the day off, but he was bored, so he came into school anyway. Then he saw the money lying there, and the rest is history. I mean, 38 for lunch is a lot, though. $38. I think I've never seen in school 38 euros together. We used to bring like 2-3 euros, and most of the times, cause someone else asked, and I was like, bro, you already asked me 50 cents twice. I don't give you any more money until you give me back my money. Again, it was middle school and start high school, stuff like that, so even just having a debt of 2 euros was a lot. I suspected, just couldn't picture Larry protecting you like he did that day. Everyone else was saying you did, the whole class was against you, remember? Yeah, too well. Right, you may not know this, but we used to have a saying back in school. When something smells, it's usually the butts. I know. Really, right, I'm surprised you didn't figure it out.
Well, this sure is an unexpected turn of events, huh?
Edgeworth. You should have told me. Now, Nick, it was 15 years ago. Don't you think the statute of limitation has run out? I'd say so, yes.
There you have it.
Where does that leave me? I became a defense attorney because of what you two did. Well, you have always been something of an insufferable emotionalist.
Yeah, and you get worked up too easily, too.
The death sentence for both of you. I mean, I literally saved both of your life. If it wasn't for that day, you would both be in prison now. Man, if only I'd known I'd have become a prosecutor. But the same goes for me, only the other way around. For the longest time I thought that I might have killed my own father. Thought I might be a criminal. Became a prosecutor in part to punish myself. I had to know the truth. I might have become a defense attorney after all. Edgeworth? Want to switch, right? Hey yo, line up, I'll take a photo! Hey, photo time, let's go! And after that, dinner on me! Am I actually changing voices? Cause like, when I think I am being very expressive, like if I'm singing or stuff like that, if I then listen to myself cause somebody's recording or it's an audio message or whatever, I sound like that constantly. I constantly sound that inside. So, am I actually changing voices for the character, or is that my mental delusion and I'm actually constantly very flat? We celebrate Edgeworth's newfound freedom, even though Edgeworth himself was still in detention. It's the party, right? It's not right, it's not another homicide. Good morning, Nick. You were really impressive yesterday. Seeing you, it made me think about what I'm doing here. I'm a spirit medium training, of course. Want to help Mr. Edgeworth too. Want to help you. But I couldn't. I was useless. So actually the bullet, you took it. Decided to go back to my training and become a full-fledged spirit medium for starter. Couldn't say to your face so I left this letter. Goodbye, Nick. Oh, what? If it already left, it's late. Hey, Nick, Maya! So, you're leaving? Yeah, it's hard being a spirit medium who can't talk to spirit. And I think you'll do fine without me. Be good, okay? I would have not solved this case without you, so... Hold it! Now we show the bullet. A bullet? Von Karma was convinced he had taken all the evidence from the L6, but you were the one who rescued the last piece of evidence we needed. This was the bullet that put an end to Von Karma, and you were the one who gave it to me. Thanks, Maya, I couldn't have done it without you. I'll be back soon. Huh? I'm going to complete my training and come back. Okay, I'll be waiting. Of course you will, you can't run that office by yourself, you're hopeless. I don't know about that. So in episode 5 there is no Maya. Honestly, like, I know that episode 5 will be long for the literal time thingy that was on the video last time that we checked in stream. At the same time, it would be cool, it would make sense as well if the final case was the short as the first one, as the tutorial one. That is like, okay, we saved the day, we take Von Karma as the criminal that he is and whatever. Now this client called me and I save his ass and up to new adventure, end of the game. For somebody it would be a bittersweet end, because like, okay, everything ends well, but it was a short final episode. But it would make sense, especially counting that there are sequels. I've seen the character designs from the future game. Already in this game they are fantastic, I love them all. But the character design from the next games are so cool. The guy with the vision... I don't remember shit about the DS games, honestly. Wait, we didn't finish the game, right? Already these designs are fantastic, and I don't remember shit from the games on DS, so I already saw those designs in the past, but I don't remember them. But they look so cool. The woman with big boobs and the whip. I'm not the kind of person that like to get dominated, but she's so hot. Also, she kinda reminds me of a couple of VTubers, but whatever. I mean, it's normal, because those characters are anime characters and VTuber are anime virtual thingies, so that the streamer can stream with a virtual thing instead of their real face. Yeah, there is another case, 7 hour 30. Holy shit, 7 hour 30. Then White looks like the game is over. Ace Attorney for people who haven't played it. I wanna watch this video. Oh, Ace Attorney Trilogy World True Gameplay Part 7 Case 7. Okay, that's another thing. Wait, don't tell me that Case 5 is the second game. No! Yes, the original Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney and here. What? Yeah, that's the original Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney, 10 year. Wait, there was an episode 5, what the fuck? No way we finished the game today. I was not expecting to finish the game today. Okay, I cannot skip in any way, so we will let it go. I'm still reading the dialogues though. Like, that's the perfect time to end the stream. I was thinking to finish case 4, episode 4, save, end the stream, and next time we start the next one. But we finished the game. What? No. What, the lady that got arrested? Cutie! The girl before. Pink Princess, alright. Okay. Don't ruin the expectation. That's stupid, honestly, like, in a realistic context. Or better, it makes sense that maybe you see the Pink Princess and then you see the person behind the costume and you're like, oh, she's ugly. Of course, you keep it for yourself. It's not offensive to have an opinion. It's offensive to tell to that person, bruh, you're ugly, then you're a piece of shit. But if it's your opinion, oi, can I have my opinion, she's ugly, shut the fuck up. It's stupid in the realistic context of VTubers. Like, yes, do not, like, if you want to be a VTuber, you do what the fuck you want. If you wanna show your face, show your face. If it's an agency VTuber, I can understand people that say, I don't want the immersion to be ruined by know the real face of the person. Episode 5, Rise from the Ashes. Yep, in fact. Is that a new ad of the Ace Attorney trilogy? Is the final episode of Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney originally released extra episode? Oh, extra episode of Nintendo DS version of the game. Okay, wait, how? It's an extra content for DS. I think I never played it then. Like, if you buy the game on DS, how do you add the extra content? There wasn't the online, or better, there was the online, but almost nobody had it. Is there an extra episode for the Nintendo DS version of the game? Oh, because the original game is for Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. It's for the Game Boy, the first game. Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney is the first game, Game Boy Advance, NDS, Windows, yes. So if you play the Game Boy Advance, it ends with episode 4. In the Nintendo DS version, there is episode 5. I don't remember it at all. I was saying, I kinda understand you follow a VTuber, you don't want the immersion to get ruined by knowing the real face. I can understand it. At the same time, I find extremely stupid if an indie VTuber, because mostly agency VTuber, well, in Vishojo they could even show their face, but in fact, case on, everyone knows who she is. But like, most agency VTubers cannot really show their face as long as they're agency. In their indie, do what the fuck you want. I find stupid that you see the person, it's not what you physically expected, and so you stop supporting. Of course, you can support whoever you want. It's not my problem. But personally, if I watch, for example, Saba is one of my favorite streamers ever, okay? I watch her because she entertains me. Because I think she's fun, she entertains me a lot, I enjoy her stream. If she does one day I don't think she will, seeing how the person is shy, etc. But if one day she does an official face reveal, because I think she got doxed, so like you can see her face of years ago. But if she does an official face reveal and it's a super fat, in my opinion, ugly woman and whatever, okay, that doesn't change what how I perceive the streamer VTuber herself. Like, she still make me laugh, she still entertain me, I still enjoy the stream. Then maybe you can think, okay, I will never meet her in my life, but I will date her. Then you see her face and you think, oh no, I wouldn't date her, I don't like her. For example, okay, that's your opinion about the aesthetic of a person, it's perfectly fine. But I find stupid when somebody makes a first face reveal, you don't like it, and you stop watching their stream all of a sudden. Cause like, at this point you weren't entertained from the stream, from the personality of this person, from how entertaining this person is. You were watching this streamer cause her model is cute and you wish to bang this person. So you see that this person is not in your liking aesthetically and you stop watching her. That's brain dead, in my opinion. That's very brain dead. Then again, you can think, okay, the person behind the webcam is meh for my taste, or it's ugly for my taste. But personally, very, very personally, it doesn't affect how I perceive you as an entertainer. I will not wish to bang you. Like, not that right now I wanna bang VTubers, don't get me wrong. But if I see maybe one that aesthetically in real life is hot, I'm like, oh, I will date this person. If you're ugly, I will not wish to date you in case, even if it will never happen. But you still entertain me. I still watch your stream. It's stupid. My immersion is ruined, so I will not watch this person anymore. I understand that if you know the face of this person, even if they have the model that is completely different from them, you will be reminded in your brain sometimes of the real face. And so the immersion ruin, in a logical sense, can even make sense. But stopping completely watch somebody just because you don't like them aesthetically when they stream as a VTuber with the model, it's stupid. It's very stupid. Like, there is Raya is Bread that show her face. Her face is completely different from her model. Personally, I don't give a shit. Like, if I watch her stream, it's because the stream entertained me. The model is different from the face, I know that. Moving on. Like, I don't care, personally. So yeah, it's very weird. Those two characters seems very similar to Mia and Maya. Okay, we will start this episode then next time. I cannot speak. We will start this episode then next time. So we didn't really... Okay, I wanted to save up here, I'm stupid. We didn't really finish the game yet. We finished the original GBA version, but there is an extra episode that we will do next time. In fact, I was not expecting to finish it because I knew there was another episode. No, don't spoil me shit, okay. For now, it's 3:30 p.m, so I will end. I spent a lot of time yapping about stuff, actually, as we could have probably started the episode 5, but it's better. Next time we start precise episode 5, and we will see how it goes. Looks like it's 7 hours and a half long, so depending on how quick I am with finding the clues, etc., it might be either 3 more streams or 4 more streams. But yes, we are not too close to finish this game. Probably 1.5/2 weeks more for this game. And then, I don't know. Meaning that we finish Bravely Default. Next Resident Evil stream, we finish Resident Evil. And since we finish both Bravely Default and Resident Evil, I will start probably Sly 2 Band of Thieves. And so we have 4 games going. So I think that when we finish Phoenix Wright, I don't start anything right ahead. When I finish either Neo, Persona 4, we will not finish it anytime soon, we are at the beginning. When we finish either Neo or Phoenix Wright, then I will start something else again. When we finish either Neo either Neo and Phoenix Wright, or Phoenix Wright and Sly 2, or Neo and Sly 2. Anyways, when we finish 2 more games, I will start another one. Because I would like to keep more or less three games in schedule, other than Enter the Gungeon, Slay the Spire. Those are extra. Holocure. Those are games that when I don't know what to play, I play the extra. But the big games in the schedule, I would like to be either 3 or 4 every time. So right now we have Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney, Neo, Resident Evil 2, Persona 4 Golden, because we finished Bravely Default. Next Resident Evil, we finish Resident Evil. I start Sly Cooper, because I really want to start something. And then we finish Phoenix Wright, Neo, and we start something else. We will have Persona 4 Golden, Sly 2, Band of Thieves, and something else that I don't know. Maybe Yakuza 1. I really want to start Yakuza 1, but I don't know. It's too soon to say. For now, thank you for checking in. Hope you enjoyed the stream. As usual, drop a follow if you still didn't to receive notification when I go streaming, and check the YouTube channel Franix VODs with the red dot for the previous VODs, and Franix Edits for the highlights and new videos that I'll upload there, where I don't yap that much because they are short 11, 15 top minutes videos, so it's just the game and the important or funny parts. Go check that as well. Thank you. I will see you either this evening with a guerrilla. If I can do a guerrilla, it's gonna be not Neo, because we play tomorrow Neo. So it's gonna be either Enter the Gungeon, or I do indeed start Sly 2 already, before finishing Resident Evil, because next Resident Evil stream we finish it. Maybe Enter the Gungeon, if I do a guerrilla. If not, tomorrow 1 PM GMT +1 with Neo. We continue Neo. Thank you. I will see you next time. See ya. Bye bye.